Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Sonic Unleashed Let's Play. So, still in Eggmanland, I see. Why am I not surprised? I've really got nothing else to say, ladies and gentlemen. I'm serious. I've already raged about this stage enough. I've already explained all the gimmicks. We've already seen everything. So, you know, what's the point anymore? At this point in time, I just want the level to end pretty much, so I can actually get back to, you know, commentating. I mean, there's nothing else to really talk about this stage. I've already explained everything, every nook and cranny I can think about this stage, and I barely made landing on that gear because I swear the camera's just so funky at that point. It just doesn't want to work with you correctly. And that's another problem that you can have with this stage. Oh, there you go. I found something to talk about. Yeah, you can fight with you'll be fighting the camera a lot in this stage when you're you know, when you're Were Sonic. Hell, even you can fight it a bit when you're even regular Sonic the Hedgehog himself. Not so much as Werehog though. But then again, I could say that for all 3D Sonic games, because a lot of 3D Sonic games, you know, even though colors and generations, you know, are superior compared to Unleash, they still have their issues with their camera. I can't defend it for that. And hopefully, maybe Lost World would be a bit better on its camera too. Oh, that was a conversation. Well, unfortunately, now I'm stuck in another room where I could take care of those walls there, but nope. I decided to fight a lot of enemies for a very long time, and I think this is the room I spent the most in when it comes to fighting all these robots. Because I hate repeating this over and over again. It's just that, you know, when you play the Werehog so much, you're just so used to the mechanic of you have to kill all the enemies in the vicinity in order for you to proceed on with the level. But Eggmanland just loves to throw that out the window and doesn't tell you about it, so yeah, you could be stuck in this room like I was for a long time. If I remember, I think I jump cut to where I actually, you know, get a clue and actually go for the switch, because there is a time that I think I died in a stage, or almost died. I mean, seriously, the robots in here can really... They hurt. They really do hurt, ladies and gentlemen. So my best thing, advice for Werehog attributes, at least for this stage, is that, you know, try to at least have your shield and your life bar up pretty high, because it could diminish really quickly in this level. I'm still beating up robots, Actually, it's I found it's another topic that I could probably discuss with you guys about. And who knows, you guys can, you know, reply if you want, it doesn't matter. You can save all your shit towards the final video, which by the time this is up should be... There we go. I knew I died somewhere. By the time this video is up, it should be Friday, should be the final video. So, yeah, just to give you guys a little heads up on the little schedule there. But the topic I was thinking about is more of like Chip's way of him getting his memory back. We all saw in the previous cutscene of when we went to Adabat and finally did the daytime stage there. All it took was just a mural for Chip to regain his memory. Also, I guess maybe some sort of spiritual form of himself. I'm not too sure. They don't really explain what that ball of light was. I guess it was supposed to be him, but in his light Gaia form? I don't know. That's why I say it's probably something spiritual, but I'm not too sure. You know, like I said, it took a mural just for Chip to, you know, regain his memory. You know, since he is like Gaia, we did get the Gaia manuscripts that, you know, pretty much foretell about Dark Gaia's return and whatnot. We got them, you know, from Missouri a long time ago and gave them to, you know, Professor Pickle, allowing us to know, you know, how to restore the planet and everything like that. But just that... Would Chip, if he saw these Gaia manuscripts, wouldn't he want to, I don't know, the point I'm getting at is that when he sees them, if he were to see the Gaia manuscripts, you know, wouldn't he regain some sort of memory of himself? Because, you know, if anything is, you know, related to the Gaias at all, you know, even the writing on the wall of the temples, you see it all over the place every time they restore a Chaos Emerald to the temple. It's just, you know, wow. If all these ancient languages, all these ancient scriptures that Chip has been around, how come these things don't really trigger his memory? I don't know. But then again, it is Sonic the Hedgehog, so I'm not really gonna throw too much of that their way. I'm not gonna throw them a bone when it comes to that type of storytelling, but I don't know, it just, in common sense theory, you know, something like that would probably, you know, ajar something in his mind, but nope, all it took was just a mural and some spiritual form of himself in order for him to remember who he was. Thank God there's no Maria or anything else he cared about in the past, or it would be very awkward. But I know for a fact that this is the final room of the level, ladies and gentlemen. I do know that this is a, maybe not this room, but maybe in the next room, but this is pretty much the end. And as you probably saw in the video when I was talking about Chip's memory, is that a robot shot through the pink walls in the previous room, allowing it to, you know, crumble. And that's when it got to me, like, oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. I could have just broke the wall and didn't even have to fight these enemies. But now, I know, and frankly, I don't think I'll ever forget in the future. At least I hope so. Because I have already stated previously, the next time I ever record this game is probably either A, a review, or B, from the Natural Born Gamers. Other than that, I'm not too sure. But just 2 more enemy rush rooms and we'll be fine. Just gotta get this last switch here. You know, try to find all the attack and defense boosters as you can. See, there it is. This is the final room of the game. So, I'm pretty sure that structure we saw in the background was the Gaia Temple. I'm not too sure, but in here we have 2 Titans. Now, this fight can be pretty cheap, so that's why I say keep your shield and keep your life bar, you know, pretty high when it comes to his attributes in here. The biggest problem, you know, is the Titans. Make sure you take care of them. The Titans are the biggest issue, but you also want to take care of these wizards here too, because these are the types of wizards that do restore the Titans' health. So no matter how many blows you put on the Titans, the wizards will just automatically refill their health and they'll be at full. So, you know, my best advice is to take care of them and then take care of the Titans. Even the magicians themselves can heal, regenerate health themselves, so, you know, try to be quick about it, or else you're not gonna, you're just gonna be stalling time in this room, and frankly, at this point, I don't think you guys want to do that. I think you just want to continue onwards, and I hate that. They're freaking, since both of them, with the Titan, depending on how far away you're from it, it does the shockwave move, as you've seen throughout most of the day, the nighttime stages, I should say. It's just that, since there's 2 of them in here, you know, they love to be, you know, they don't like to be in sync with each other, but they love to just, you know, be out of order when it comes to doing the shockwave, and that's why I got hit so many times. But thank God, oh God, ladies and gentlemen, that was Eggmanland, one of the worst Sonic stages ever. And I am so glad that nothing like this ever comes back. So now, for those people who haven't played Sonic Unleashed and have been watching this LP, sees the true horror of this stage. And look, I got my ring energy at max. Not like that matters, but maybe it will.
The final Chaos Emerald. Back at last.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the final Gaia Temple. Woo! So hopefully this will be a rewarding ending, right?
This should put the world back to normal. Dark Gaia will go back to being sealed within the core, and my work will be done.
That's great, Chip.
Yup. Thank you, Sonic. It's all thanks to you. Yeah!
It appears that Sonic has restored the last of the Chaos Emeralds. Things should settle down around here before long.
That's right! Satellite footage confirms that the last piece is moving back into place!
That's wonderful. I'll await your safe return then. You can give me a full report over a plate of luscious cucumber sandwiches.
I'll be happy to fill you in, Professor.
I never understood that cutscene. What frankly hit Tails? One of the anti-air defense systems? They never really explain it.
Huh? Do you feel that?
Looks like you're a bit too late, Sonic. Eggman! Thanks to my wondrous technology, Dark Gaia is whole and complete. I harnessed its energy to put together this little creation. Behold, the Ultra Hyper Prototype 1! Crush them! This gorge will be your tomb!
It's never that easy, isn't it? Well, folks, next part, we'll be taking on the final egg machine, which I have to say is a pretty damn disappointing fight. And I would have to say also is that now since we got all the Gaia temples restored, does that mean we fully stop Dark Gaia from resurrecting? We won't know until next part. So till then, guys, I'll see you for part 24.